Now, moving on, we would like to have our esteemed Vice Chancellor, Professor Srikrishna Deva, to come and address us. Sir, under his leadership, NALSAR has continued to strengthen its position as a center of excellence in legal education and research, especially in interest areas like intellectual property and technology law. Now, it's my distinct honor to invite Professor Rao to deliver the welcome address. Please, sir.
Mr. Kavikrut, young and dynamic CEO of T-Hub. We were just discussing, when T-Hub was established, there was a very exciting idea behind it. They made 3 academic institutions in Hyderabad as ex officio directors of T-Hub. That's a vision you should think about. ISB, NALSAR, Vice Chancellor, and ISB Director, and IIIT Hyderabad, where T-Hub initially started emerging. That's the theme behind today's. Technology, business, law have to come together. Already the synergy started. First phase, I remember, I've just entered into the teaching legal education in NLS Bangalore, 90s. 90s was the first phase of globalization. And 90s was also interesting in United Andhra Pradesh. Aapas mein hum jagate hai, all Telugu speaking are same, one and same. That was Chandrababu Naidu as a dynamic chief minister. I still remember, 98 NALSAR was started. ISB came later. And that was the real time of we have seen. Today, whatever is technology, Hyderabad is competing with Bangalore or anywhere in the world, is the culmination of ideas at the time. So that's where today we will look at. We're also looking at, we just had a wonderful discussion just before. Thanks, Kavikrut. I think that sometimes when we meet, and another, I must appreciate both my colleague, Anindya Sarkar, who comes from an industry. He always challenges us. And that was the idea behind the National Law University's history, 1980s. We were looking at. We were just discussing. We have only achieved first idea of NLU. What is that? Bringing legal fraternity together. Which are the legal fraternity? Judiciary, lawyers, legal academia. That's where you look at the governance structure of NLUs. Bangalore and Calcutta has Chief Justice of India as a Chancellor. Chief Justice of India looking at vision of academic ambience and developing that partnerships. Of course, lawyer judges kahan se aate hai? Academy se hai na? Leaders bhi yahan se hi aate hai. Everybody. And now innovation, startups and everything. I think 2 years ago, Professor Sarkar, we just, T-Hub we went. And that was the first idea which was started. And we have seen exciting, all the startups in the T-Hub were saying, sir, we wanted to know, humko thoda IP chahiye. That's where the hungry to learn the intellectual property ecosystem and implement it. That's what is. Idea mind mein rahe to kuch nahi hoga. Idea has to be expressed, translated, implemented as a business idea. Famous old idea Sarji, not that. So that is implement. So that's where I think this Professor Sarkar has started with this, and now we are coming out with the IP playbook for startups and other. I'll just leave with 2-3 ideas and then we will discuss. So now this is we have. I think I was just looking at, I'll also welcome Subhadeep Sarkar, Vice President, Legal and Corporate Affairs, Cognant Technology, and friend Venkat Reddy, Senior Advocate, Hyderabad, Gautam Bhattacharya, K&S Partners, member of the Management Committee, Surya Mani Tripathi, our friend ICRISAT, Hyderabad, and Ramji, ISBA and all of this. This is where the synergy is now. What is that multidisciplinary learning? NEP said only 2020 or recently, but legal education was a first started with social sciences integration with law. Now law, technology, management, accountancy, all is. Kavikrut was mentioning about his new idea of where in the T-Hub, all the team, finance team, legal team, tech team, startup team, all are coming together, not in silos, coming together and learning. I think that's where I welcome all of you. I think it's a great pleasure. And today we know, in fact, in the olden days, ML means Master of Laws. And Andhra used to have ML. Some people will say LLM. So we were in the olden conventional age, we used to think ML. ML is now the machine language. Artificial intelligence, technology integration, amazing. So I think today machine learning and artificial intelligence are no longer emerging concepts. I think true. Both Kavikrut and Anandya agree with me. They are the foundational tools transforming how startups are built, scaled, and sustained. Not just only an idea, but it should result in a business idea. That's very important. We have seen over the years patent office all over India. So many patents I've never realized. In 2000 and 2010, now number of patents in it. Not just only getting a patent, implementing that business idea is also important. So this conference is mainly looks at the intersection of technology, law, and entrepreneurship. I think that's very important. We have to safeguard innovation, navigate complex IP landscape, and build businesses. I think this must be supported by strong legal and ethical foundation. I'm very fond of technology, particularly legal dispute resolution, particularly online dispute resolution must. We have a whole indigenous legal system. Anglo-Saxon legal system has completely removed the existing indigenous legal system. The future of backlogs, pendencies, how do we reduce pendency of the cases? Use the technology, artificial intelligence. I hope today's discussion will emerge. Some of our young law students or lawyers or industry will also look at how online dispute resolution has to be strengthened. 2 weeks ago, I had a wonderful discussion, the quantum technology company, which is assisting both the governments, both Telangana and Andhra government in creating a vision. What they said, simple idea, they said, we will evolve a platform, develop. They have an office in Hyderabad and California. They said, we will create an online dispute resolution system for check bouncing. You know how many check bouncing cases? You ask 50% of all courts, particularly Delhi, Bombay, Calcutta, and all other companies where the business industry survives is 50% check bouncing. He said, we will develop. That's the future. With the Mediation Act of 2023, and mediation rules are also there. Not just mediation will be confined to a lawyers or judges or other, everybody. And that's where technology, lawyer, industry, startup, every entrepreneurship have to come together. Future is we have to see less complex cases should go to the court, High Court or Supreme. That's the future. And I welcome all of you. And as we begin, and we will also today release that IP playbook for startups in India. I appreciate my colleague, Professor Anandya Sarkar. And as we begin, let's keep one shared goal in mind, empowering startups to innovate boldly, protect wisely, and scale responsibly in an AI-driven world. Once again, I welcome all of you to this conference. I wish you an insightful, engaging, and inspiring day ahead. Thank you.
Thank you so much, Professor Rao, for those inspiring words.